Everybody, we're back. Another ring around the sun and another ring around the axis, but another ring around the 3 characters in Slay the Spire. Easiest choice. This is not our problem. 99 gold for a chosen rare. I got a level with you. I got far away because I'm so excited. You take Barricade early. My personal 2 cents. I don't think offering helps you, well, this is a controversial statement. Offering is a good card. I used to always take it. The reason I used to always take it is because on A0, your HP, and I will take 2 damage to make him vulnerable here, your HP is like inconsequential. So you lose 6 extra HP, who cares, you know? You're probably, hold on. I'd rather not take more than I have to here. Long story short, losing 6 extra HP doesn't matter until your HP becomes precious, which it does, you know, at the stage of the game that we're on right now. Barricade. I don't necessarily think... I mean, I'll be way more sincere with you on this one. I think Barricade's actually kind of bad for the first floor. But over time, you know, if we can... It's not going to be our first upgrade target, just because even at 2 energy, it's tough to play. But it could define our deck. Especially if we can get to 4 energy. So I'm just going to tell you, Battle Trance is probably better, but I'm taking Flex just because I need some raw damage, in my opinion. I'm going to go for broke here. I think we got lucky that we got the Relic, and unlucky with what the Relic happened to be. It's okay. So our first upgrade target is probably still... Oh, that's such a good get for us here. Is probably still Bash. I think we need the vulnerability. Yes, I'm interested. And we have to take a body slam. I know that was on the don't take body slam so much list. Let's lose our gold and go for the fight. But I think we actually still have to take it here. And I still think Bash is our first play. Just because we need to be able to kill enemies. But Barricade is the one excuse, let's say, for when I will still take body slams, regardless of what the freaking comment about how to get good said. This is the... It might take us, you know, a lot of floors to set up here. Oh, that's a bummer. Any realistic chance we're going to do 29 damage to you next turn? I think it's impossible. So I hate to do it, but I genuinely think that was the right play. I wish it weren't. Dude, Matrushka seems pretty good. Because, I mean, it leaves us way behind early on. To not fight or not get anything out of our fight there is an extreme bummer. I mean, you gotta keep yourself ahead of the game here. Who's our boss? Hexaghost? Okay, it's the slime. That's bad. Although, the one thing I hadn't considered is that against the slime, we do get a lot of turns with nothing really happening. Which is good if we can play Metallicize and build a decent block out of Barricade and maybe get like 1 good body slam out of it, but like... We're suffering now, but I think that this deck has the future potential. It is going to require us almost certainly to get past the first block, though. Or the first boss. So Uppercut is better, but Armaments, I think, is better right now. And I just... That is a little too much for me. So the upgraded Armaments, we're looking for cheap body slams. We're probably not going to fight the Elite. Ah, screw it, dude. If it looks like it's going down, we might as well go for it, right? I'll be a number 1 with a bullet. Well, I think we're gonna live. Because this guy is definitely deceased. We're gonna have to rest before the slime fight. The slime fight is gonna be just a disaster, dude. If we can only play 2 energy, we might as well use the one that actually does the best for us. 12. Man, I would love to be at 18 HP when we finish this fight. It's not exactly a great... oh yeah, especially with Metallicize. We didn't really need that, but it's okay. Just gotta find a way to do 35 damage to this guy. We'll never... I mean, we can get hit, but we would prefer not to. Flex, strike, strike, strike. Well, can't complain too much. The thing is, he has to hit us twice to kill us. I wouldn't say I'm unconcerned about it, but I don't think he's gonna get us. So am I happy that we went for this? Well, ask me when we see our rewards. I actually think Stone Calendar is pretty good. You know? Havoc possibly playing one of our expensive cards. It's a huge ask, but it could be fun. Let's rest, because I really think the first floor should suck and future floors should not be so bad. That's my hope, at least. Dude, can we live through 3 vulnerability? None of the other cards do anything for us, so... You know, he's gonna have 1 turn where we have to survive this vulnerability. He's doing 57 damage, are you crazy? We got the 62. We got the 65, sorry. Alright, we have 8 HP. That's hilarious. I mean, we're screwed. But it's very funny. Why not play the defense? Sorry, my brain is actually, apparently it's in another part of the planet now. I played Barricade, and then I just saved the energy for no reason. I'm like, he's not attacking this turn. Dumb. Just dumb. Okay. Try again. Deep breath. Do better this time. Give me the common relic. Do extra decks to start with. I'm not overjoyed, but it doesn't seem that bad. Okay. This path looks safe. Which is maybe a 4-letter word, but maybe safety's good. I'm okay taking 6. That puts us even with Burning Blood. It's been a bad day for Slay the Spire gameplay, so I'm holding my breath. Let's take a flex. Mix it up a little bit. You know, I'll tell you, I know we took flex on the last round. I was not really mixing it up, but most of the time I probably would have taken like a headbutt there, so hopefully you see my point. Tell you, I could really, you know, I never say, 15, 12. I would never say like we have to win a run on 820 for this to be a satisfying day in the Slay the Spire universe, but man, I would love to at least make it to the 3rd floor boss today, I'll tell you that much. Give me a clothesline. I'm not having a bad day. I'm just having a bad day in Slay the Spire. I'll spend 20 gold to get a potion and not take 4 damage. It sucks because the bad day is like my fault, but fault is it's a weird thing. Like, I want to win in Slay the Spire, but I'm making mistakes. Because I'm making mistakes, it seems like I don't want to win. But really, I'm just as mad at, you know, the mistakes I'm making as you are. If anything more, because it never ends. I like a twin strike, I think. Give me a little extra damage. Early on here, I'll take what I can get. Dude, I just love the fact that with oddly smooth stone, hold on. So 14 damage plus 18, 32 damage. You'll be at 30. Or this would be Another 18 damage, but with no weakness attached. Or... No, I think we have to split you. Even though it's not a strong split. And this exact thing could happen. It's not so bad, I think. Just having one extra dex really upsets the balance to be way more in my favor, I think. Well... This sucks pretty bad. But if we could be at 60, well, 58 HP by the time we leave this fight, I wouldn't be too perturbed. I think it leaves us in a good spot to upgrade, and we got a lot of great upgrade targets. Very close to not making that one work. I think we take nothing, but Berserk is very, I mean, it's great if it's upgraded and or you can make it work, but for now, I don't know. Okay, 89 HP. We can get there. Between clotheslines, twin strikes, flex, strike, etc., etc., I will flex, and I, you know, probably shouldn't. We'll definitely take this as well. Do it. Oh, that kept our strength high, which is not what I wanted. A lot of times that'd be pretty sick. Let's go. It still worked. I do like a true grit as well. Dude, I don't know, though. I feel like there's a really decent chance our deck is not going to be strong enough to kill this boss. I think we need, like... dude, Singing Bowl could be pretty good, too. I'm not saying we need a 12 out of 10 item. Not that this matters, but for the principle. I'm not saying we need a 12 out of 10 item. But, you know, are you offering? Rampage is very interesting. I think it's an aspirational card, though, which means it's tough to take. No headbutt, no nothing. Give me an Iron Wave, just for a broadly playable card. True Grit exhausting trash in our deck makes our deck stronger by subtracting in the future. I mean, I don't see anything here that appeals to me all that much. None of these cards seem to do that much for me. They're the ones we can afford, at least. I mean, a free strike, I guess, is pretty good, but just remove a basic. It's not like we have nothing that even gets exhausted in this deck. We exhaust things on purpose, I should say. Give me the Relic. Sure, it will be worth it when we can remove the card. Lose Speed Potion, obtain a Relic. Okay, we got Potion Belt. There's irony in there somewhere, but I wouldn't understand. And probably, I mean, Flex we maybe should have even upgraded a lot earlier, but... So we would love to True Grit exhaust our Curse. Just a terrible first turn draw. I think you just want to clothesline him, but hopefully this will be the worst turn we have to deal with. You really want to catch him with something like that. Okay, so now if we could keep him vulnerable and weak for, like, the rest of the fight, I don't think there's any reason we're in a deleterious position. We'd love, like, a Flame Barrier. That's one thing that we're really lacking right now. We had to choose there, and I think I chose right, but... maybe it could be worse. Like, a Flame Barrier would be fantastic here, but I actually... You know, like, it's a nice sign, I guess. This run seems like it's going pretty well, and it doesn't really have, like... There's no theme to this deck. You're gonna live with 1 HP until you split. There's really nothing special about this deck, except for the fact that it's got a lot of good cards that are also upgraded. So there's I'm sure a lesson to be learned there somewhere. Is gonna be closer than I thought it would be. I do think we still have the edge. We're down to an 8-card deck, too. So you're going to draw Bash this turn. Well, it really comes down to next turn, then. Can we put 28 damage on this guy? We can put more than 28 damage on him, thankfully. It's tough, dude. This is real tough. I think we have to try Limit Break. And no more gold for the rest of the game. This is a little touchy. But I do think that we have enough expensive cards that we're like, it kind of had to be done this way. And I want the question mark pass. So what do we want? We want Flex and Limit Break on the same turn. Full stop. Terrible first turn, but at least we got our curse out of our deck. It's not getting much better here. Hey, I have good cards in the deck. Though it may surprise you. I promise you, good cards do exist here. Finally. Hopefully this is the start of the run turning for us a little bit. Limit Break is still it's a very strange card in this deck. Man. You're gonna get me. Bummer. Whatever, we're still alive. We heal for 8 after each fight for now. 16 damage, that's easy. If we can find a way to get a Limit Break to pop. I'm gonna try. It doubles our chance of getting Limit Break to hit, I think. Okay, we absolutely 100% have to take Jax. I really wish we took Rupture now, but, you know, how could we know? Things would go this way. It didn't matter. We definitely did not want to gain the curse, because we're not getting any gold regardless. Suppose we could have just left, but then it's just, hey, why are you leaving free gold on the table? I would rather me not be able to take it, but still mill it from the game, which has been my worst enemy. Okay, no, it was worth it for block. Don't get it twisted. Wow. We're not in a nightmare zone yet. Thank God you gave me an attack. But it's definitely getting close. Let's start cranking on this max HP. I really, really don't want to rest. So with things looking a little touchy, we're just going to try to keep it going straight ahead here. If we can make it through 2 room fights, we get the chance to rest if we feel that that's the, you know, the prudent thing for us to do. We are losing HP to get strength. And we don't have any strength heals like a Reaper, for example. So we do have to consider the negatives there. Again, sure, this is like an impressive fight from the perspective of we're able to deal a lot of damage. It's not that impressive of a fight from the perspective of us surviving. This fight was actually a negative for us, despite also being, like, really good on screen. I do think we can make a dropkick fit. Let's pop our power potion here. I think it's extremely valuable. I'm gonna suggest that even 3 block might be relevant. Hopefully this guy doesn't live long enough to have another turn. But okay, we're on lethal. Limit Break is useless for now, but It doesn't even hit letter openers, so... we're super on lethal, as in we're extremely dead, brother. Okay, we'll try again. I thought we were getting somewhere on this run. I was wrong. But we took a chance. The run felt bad. We upgraded a card instead of resting. I think it's a sensible move. We almost always go for a relic now. To be honest, it's not really the relic we want, but I like this path. Question marks, you never know. Could go right, could go wrong. Could go, my God, what have they done? Letting the days go by. I don't know why I did it in the Kermit voice. Let the water hold me down. A lot of people don't believe that Kermit the Frog ever sang once in a lifetime on the Muppet Show. Your age is showing. Flame barrier, dude. Easy. Paper frog. Love it. Oh. Okay. We're not building an archetype. Take the 2 damage. This guy, he scales. He scales in a bad way. $21. It's okay. We're not building an archetype. We're taking good cards. You know what's a really good card? Flame Barrier. You know what I'd like to upgrade? Flame Barrier. Also Bash. Like, vulnerability is very helpful now. I'll take a spell weakness. I will. I think a reliable-ish strength gain card. It's got my attention. So, no room fight, please. Love it. We're going to try. Okay, do a Vira. No complaints. We're going to remove doubt. Then, you think. We don't have that many 2-cost cards. I'm not super concerned. Hand of Greed is interesting, but I don't buy it. I'm going to take Pen Nib and, you know, hope to do some smart relic play in the future. So let's think. For room fights, we want Flame Barrier. For elites, we want Bash. So we're taking Flame Barrier because room fights scare me way more on this floor. Yes, I'm willing to do this. It's gonna sound kind of ridiculous. But I really do, and I'm just gonna dust you, dude, sorry. I really do feel like we're knocking on an A20 victory. I think we'd love Sword Boomerang, now that we have Strength Gain. Thank God. Double tap would be great. Hemokinesis might even be great. Almost strike, bash. I don't want another bash. Let's go. Big gets. So I still think you upgrade bash first regardless. But I think we're knocking on the door of an A20 victory, and it's going to sound crazy. I understand the craziness of that. We have 5 energy. But I, for real, actually, no joke, think that we're way better off than we appear to be right now. Careful, you're gonna get, well, we're gonna get Pen Nib next turn. We'd really like it to work with Sword Boomerang, I guess, now that I think about it. Well, you can't always get what you wanna. Are we gonna fight our other elite? Who's our boss? God, you son of a gun. Thank you. We might, because I really think this is by far the worst elite for us. We're not gonna be a terrible HP. 4 energy this turn, keep in mind. Or we're gonna be a good HP, I would say. And Preserved Insect, well, makes it better for sure. I will take a Bludgeon. I think with Pen Nib, it's worth trying. So we really want Flame Barrier. Thank you. You've done me an incredible service today. To give me Flame Barrier on turn 1 is a golden gift. You guys are going to be at 8 HP. You're going to be at 16, 15. I'm going to use a spot weakness, because then we'll be at the level where we can kill you with a single strike. Although this block is very frustrating. You know? No. Take the 5 damage. I was like, we could use a steroid potion. You're an idiot. Use the steroid potion against the elite if things get even slightly touchy. I hate that we had to do that, but... No. Deck's fine. Lagavulin, you pick your shot. Is this your shot? Yeah, I actually think you wake him up with this, and then you look for a turn where you get more attacks, and then you pop this. And I honestly, I know you're like, what about a double tap? Sure, okay. Actually, you're very right. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Pretty much guarantees an easy kill. I don't know how valuable Juzu Bracelet is, but I definitely do not dislike it, and I super like a second Flame Barrier. Might seem a little overkill. I would disagree, to be honest. I don't think we need it to be upgraded for this fight specifically, especially when we already have one upgraded in our deck. This could be a touchy fight, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. What we really want is Pen Nib Bludgeon next turn. There's a really good chance it works. Okay, that's not going to happen that often. But I'll enjoy it while it lasts, I'll tell you that much. Give me the Limit Break. And, well. You hate to not get energy. I think we do want White Beast Statue. I think that's the best for us, dude. Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. We know how to kill these guys. That's not a problem. Not having a flame barrier next turn is going to suck pretty bad. Let's see. It would be really nice if at least 3 of these hit a single enemy. Okay. You can't always get what you want. You know what I would want in this deck, by the way. A Reaper would be extremely good. We want to play a defend. Have to kill you. So we're not going to play a Limit Break. This is what you like to see. Okay. The bird fight did not go as well as I thought it would go, but it's okay. Do we like a headbutt? I think in most circumstances we will. To bring back a Limit Break or a Flame Barrier in situations that it's appropriate. Obviously doesn't do too much for us on this turn, but... So, I genuinely, as ridiculous as it may sound, and I say that a lot for things that I think are fairly reasonable, if we have Pen Nib, why not... Yeah, this is what I mean. Why not wait out a Bludgeon? We got lucky to have the energy to do it, but... A pummel is really tempting here as well, but we need the strength to make it work. And I think for now we just have a few too many cards that aren't doing anything for us. So removals are big, I think. I think cutting some basic strikes is valuable. Let's, you know, 2 skills being upgraded, and one of them was a card we were definitely going to upgrade to begin with, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Obviously, we can't do anything here. Let's not even look at the cards. It's just going to make me sad. I I'm gonna go for the limit break upgrade first. Not having 4 energy is really, if I'm being honest, I feel like it's throwing me under the bus right now. Because I think this run, you would start to see, like, us not taking any damage. If only the run would meet us halfway. But either way, I think the limit break... I mean, we need scaling damage, so I will take the heavy plate. But I think the limit break had to be upgraded to get us there. And I think our only hope is to... and like dodge elites, but our only hope is to get to the point where jeez, this is tough. We want to get to the point where we can beat the boss, get 4 energy, and have a chance to win the game, basically. So let me see, 19, that'll leave you at 60. We'll take 9 damage. If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. Definitely we prefer this, I think. Honestly, a Reaper and energy from the boss, I don't think it wins us the run, but I think it gives us a very good chance to win the run. And I don't think we need to add anything else here. We have great blocks. We just need to make sure we're drawing them on the right turn. Juzu Bracelet, you're doing amazing work, dude. Give me the full upgrade here. Nothing can be purchased. I don't even want to talk about the fact that the Reaper's available there. I'm going to heal and rest. And that takes us up to a good level. We got to get strength to an insane degree. So, you know what? Turn 1, super happy with this. But dump all the other garbage. We want spot weaknesses. We want, well, we wanted a little more than this. Well, he's vulnerable. No. Wait it out a turn. Take no damage. We can get there, dude. I will limit break. I'm not super happy to, but it does cut down the doubling time by 1. I think on this turn, it's very simple. While you have it. Well, we could do 118 damage, or we could do 84 damage and put up 6 block. I think I'd rather tackle it in this fashion. But we need, I mean, like, the spot weakness literally, yes, precisely my point. It showed up on the worst conceivable turn. But it's okay. You know, like, heavy blade. Nah, dude. Headbutt, you bring back the limit break. The faster we can get that to double, the happier we're going to be. To an absurd degree. We take 3 damage, but I do think time is on our side. We're going to catch you with the double tap bludgeon yet again. You're going to take a turn off to heal. That gives us another turn to get set up, but you are going to come at us with a big attack. There's no doubt about that. So we got to be ready to live. 44. Dude, that's pretty lucky. $26. Okay. $45. My God, he's a genius. That's with 3 energy, okay? I think we have to take Offering to give us the energy base, just in case we don't get more energy. And dude, this is impossible to think of. There's no way we're beating 2 bosses with no energy. But at the same time, without being able to heal, we're screwed. I really don't want to transform all strikes into defense. I think we have a chance. I think we're going to have to do a calculated risk. We're going to take Black Star and prioritize getting some elites done here. Keep in mind, we got to fight 2 bosses on this freaking floor. I don't want to fight many elites. There are some okay ones in here. So let's start here. Don't really care about a first turn limit break. I don't take this as sour grapes, okay? I love Slay the Spire. And I always will. But the game is screwing me with this zero energy nonsense. Zero energy relics, I should say. Oh, we have no energy. Yeah, that's right. The only reason it burns me up as much as it does, and it does, is because of the fact that this really, you know, for the first time, it feels like a run where if we had 5 energy, we'd be set. If we had 4 energy, we'd have a chance. So here's the thing, dude. I can't, like... Okay, so every time I hit you... You know, you do 19 damage to me. I can't get past that. I can play 2 flame barriers so that you take 12 damage when you hit me. But... apart from that... all I got is hoping to get to enough strength that I could kill you in a single hit, and otherwise just okay. That it sucks, but it was better than the alternative, I think. Sure. I think we just move on this one. No, I can't justify that. This is big. We really... a rare relic would be a nice get. Maybe not strictly necessary, but not necessarily far off from it either. Thank you. I really wanted the Flame Bear. You've done me a great service. Bring back the limit break. 60 to 18 damage. I'll catch you with one of those. To be straight up, I think we need like Pantograph if we're gonna have a realistic shot. Probably playing this a little too coy, but I mean, you got to make some hard choices when you can only play 2 cards a turn. I'm not gonna weaken him on this. Like that's a coward's move. He should be killed next turn. It'd be nice if I could kill him and keep Pen Nib active, but it's not gonna happen. But Tori, I don't know about that one. No combat, please. All right. Oh, this sucks, dude. So here's the thing. Did I just basically sign my death warrant in this game? I'd say there's a very reasonable chance. So why did I do it? Well, because if I don't do something, we're going to lose. I think I would rather go out trying to double up on, you know, relics than just go out being dead. Actually, now that I think about it, we don't even get a couple of relics from this. We'll get like a relic from this. But anyway, we have to live first. We're only going to have 8 HP. This will be a really good turn to crack them. Next turn will also be a really good turn to crack them. Thank you, Tori. I really appreciate that. I'm dead. Nothing I played would have changed. Maybe if I played Spot Weakness. But we gave that one an honest-to-goodness try. I don't feel bad about it. I think we kind of got screwed by the fact that we got no energy, but it is what it is. We also got some great cards. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.